we're live.
Okay, here on September 22nd at 5 o'clock, I'm calling the Board of Adjustment meeting to order. First of all, let's do a roll call. Brad, start with you.
Brad O'Donnell here.
Robert?
Yes, sir, I'm here.
Jerry? Jerry, are you here? Jerry, can you hear me?
It looks like he's on mute and he's trying to get unmuted. Jerry, it looks like you're on a computer. If you're on Chrome, that could be a potential issue if you're using Chrome. In the bottom middle is the little microphone icon. And I can also read off the phone number if you'd like to call in for your audio. That will work too.
Does anybody have Jerry's phone number? It might make sense to call him.
Yeah. Yeah, and there is a call-in phone number on the agenda.
No, I'm suggesting Jerry's cell number to call him because he doesn't appear to be hearing us.
Jerry, you look unmuted. Are you able to speak?
I think he can hear us.
Yeah, we can't hear you.
If you click on the screen, a microphone will show up at the bottom, and then you push that.
All right, can you
Yeah.
hear me
Yeah.
now? This thing defaults to the wrong microphone and the wrong speaker.
Okay. So are you here, Jerry?
I am here. Sorry
Keith
about that.
Martin. Yeah, Keith Martinson is here, so we have 4. We're going to go forward. So Clay, I guess you're the party here representing the request for variance, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Do we have anyone for public comments?
Do not.
Okay, so no public comments. Okay, has everyone reviewed the minutes from the April 14th, 2020 meeting? And do we have any comments on the minutes? If not, do I have a motion to approve?
So
I
moved.
move to approve the minutes.
Second.
Okay, motion has been motioned and seconded to approve the minutes. The minutes are approved. Okay, now we open at, do I say 7:05 for public hearing? Okay, 7:05 for public hearing. So I guess Clay, you're on.
Okay. Thank you for having me here. I've never done this before, so I just want about this. Our old driveway, this old asphalt has been there for as long as I can remember. We were just want to replace it with concrete. The old asphalt one had holes in it and was just in rough shape. So it came to my attention that it was not conforming while we were ripping the building out. So just just submitted the paperwork to ask for variance so that we can have the driveway, just replacing it as it was, straight out of the house, bending into the front yard and all that. So that's why we're here.
Okay, so what's your rationale for asking for variance for it? So why can't you put it back 5 feet?
Well, again, it could, the issue for us is that then it just moves the entrance into the house into like the middle of the house from the street instead of where it's been for 1950 something. Another issue is the drainage for the whole circle goes right down the side where the driveway just kind of melds into this channel that goes down. If we move it over, then you've got a whole new curb and drainage system that's got to go in. And what's there or was working just fine, and has since whenever. The neighbors that are adjacent to it would like to see it stay the same. They're the ones that would probably be immediately impacted if anybody's impacted by a change there.
I'd like to offer that his property is a non-conforming property. The frontage is narrow. It's if you look at the survey, what we require is 100 feet. And let's see here, sideways. But I think that creates a significant hardship for them to relocate the driveway. It's at the end of Westgate Circle, and they have a very narrow frontage. I would support issuing this permit and allowing them to remain in the same location if the Board of Adjustment, agrees that this is a hardship. It looks like their overall frontage on Westgate Circle is less than 50 feet. So less than half of what we require.
Any more? Are there any questions for Clay? Okay, if not, I'm going to call the public hearing over and open. Do I have to open up to? Do I close the public hearing and open up another hearing on this, Amber?
Close the public hearing and then it's open to discussion by the board.
That's right. Okay, so I'm going to close the public hearing here at 7:09 and open up for board discussion. Do we have any board discussion? I will say this.
I kind of.
Yeah, I was over there looking at it,
You
and
want to go on? I know there's
to me,
a
the big
delay.
thing is drainage. Because right now there's concrete drain between number 1 and number 2, I believe, Clay, on your property. And all you're doing is your driveway just sort of expanding that drainage a little bit more. I would be fearful if you pull it back 5 feet, you're going to have a lot of erosion. I'm not sure how you're going to hold that soil in place at that time.
Yeah,
I mean, that to me is a big argument as much as anything else is drainage. I looked at our drainage comprehensive plan, and that cul-de-sac has no drainage talk. There's nothing on that from the drainage comprehensive plan for the cul-de-sac. So you're basically responsible for your own drainage. The city, from what I can tell, is not looking at it or doesn't think it's a problem. And apparently it's not so far away it's working.
This is Jerry Spital. I've looked at it as well, and I agree. There's really very limited frontage since the neighbors are not objecting. I mean, I really have no concern about about grandfathering essentially this situation in.
Bob Turner, I've looked at it as well. I do believe it's a hardship given the configuration of his lot. It's an existing driveway that they're simply replacing. Sometimes you get caught in needing to bring it up to current codes, but I don't think it's justified in this instance. I support a variance as well.
Also, can I bring up Jim? Jim is now joining us from Colorado, I believe. So welcome.
Thank you. I apologize for being late, and I see that we've got another alternate in, so that's good.
I
Okay,
don't
is there more?
think I really need to say much more. I approve this. It's repairing what's there. So if, for the sake of time, I move to approve this variance.
Is there a second?
Second.
Is there any discussion on the motion to approve this variance? If not, I will call a vote. Brad?
Yes.
Jerry?
Yes.
Robert?
Yes.
Jim?
Yes.
And Keith Martin says yes, so it's approved 5-0.
Thank you
Any
very much.
more- Any more business? If not, I would call, is there someone going to move the meeting be over?
We're not sure if we're going to have another Board of Adjustment meeting in the near future. So we wanted to gauge everybody's wish, whose term might be expiring, wish to continue on the Board of Adjustment so we can make sure we pass along that information to the City Council.
You need to check with, I will stay on, but you need to check with Grace Cass Stevens, because I think she still is a permanent member and she doesn't think she is anymore.
Ashley said she was going to check with her. Jim, are you thumbs up? Thumbs down?
I'd like to stay on, and I promise to try to be on time next time.
No worries. Robert, would you like to continue?
Sure. I'm an alternate though.
And that's okay. And Jerry, would you like to continue as well?
Sure. Yes.
All right, team. Great. That's all we needed from that item, right, Ashley?
Correct.
Okay, now, is there a motion to adjourn the meeting?
So moved.
Is there a second?
Second.
I will call the meeting to order. Meeting is over.
Over.
Okay, guys.
Nice
Over now.
job, Keith. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank
Thank
you.
you.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
Play that concrete.
Thanks, everyone.
Thank you.